Well, it's time to end this Sonic Marathon with the game we all been waiting for, Sonic Mania. Now, you're probably wondering, how does this count as a Remember This episode, considering my usual topics? Number 1, while it is a recent game, it's based off of the classic style that Sonic is known for. Number 2, I like Remember This a lot as a title, and I can't really think of a good replacement for more recent topics. I'm just lazy like that. And 3, if the Nostalgia Critic can talk about movies that are in theaters currently, I don't see why I can't bend the rules from time to time. So, let's get started. The ultimate work of love from Headcanon, Pagoda West Games, and Christian Whitehead, better known as the man who made Sonic CD a great game even better than it already was. Released on various consoles, Sonic Mania was a highly anticipated game for fans of the classic style. For an entire year, you couldn't find one Sonic fan who wasn't hyped for this title at all, myself included. So does Sonic Mania live up to the hype? Well, let's find out. Taking place after Sonic 3, Sonic Mania's plot occurs when Tails picks up an energy reading on Angel Island. A much different reading from the Chaos Emerald. Sonic and Tails soon head to Angel Island, but they find out that Dr. Eggman sent his egg robos to retrieve a mysterious gem called the Phantom Ruby, which distorts reality, turning the egg robos into the hard-boiled heavies, while transporting Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, who was just trying to have a peaceful day again, back in the Green Hill Zone and various other stages. In terms of gameplay, not much has changed from Sonic 3. All the characters control exactly like they should, though Sonic has a new ability called the Drop Dash, which I mostly find useful in the Time Attack mode. Sonic can also get the Super Peel Out in the Insta Shield, along with the Super Transformation, but more about that later. As you would expect, the monitors make a comeback. Extra speed, extra rings, invincibility in a can, it's all accounted for. Then we have the combination ring from Knuckles Chaotix. The elemental shields are back, which have environmental effects this time, and it's a really nice touch. Though it makes the regular shield kind of unnecessary in my opinion. And I noticed there's a lot more Eggman monitors than there was in past games. There's only about 4 new stages in this game, while the majority are from Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD. Well, mostly from Sonic 3. However, the stages feel unique, and not just copy and paste remakes from the past games. For example, Metallic Madness lets you switch between planes, Stardust Speedway takes elements from Marble Garden, and Lava Reef borrows from Quartz Quadrant. Essentially, all these revisits feel like a breath of fresh air in the long run, and even as a Sonic veteran, some of these changes really threw me off at first. The special stages are an interesting combination of the Saturn version of 3D Blast, Sonic CD, and Knuckles Chaotix. By jumping into a giant ring, you must catch up to a UFO containing a Chaos Emerald. In order to reach it, you must collect blue spheres, which will increase your speed to Sonic R levels. And to avoid running out of time, you must collect rings as you go on. And there's also pitfalls. Thanks for bringing that back, I guess. The only special stages I found to be difficult in this game were 6 and 4. I don't know why, but they appear to be the hardest to memorize. Not even the last one is that challenging. After collecting all the Chaos Emeralds, you get Super Sonic in an extra stage, and wait, Super Knuckles? Super Tails? They're back! They're back! Oh, it's been 23 years. Super Tails, where's your flickies? Oh, I don't care. You're finally back. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, you don't count. Sorry. Sonic Mania's special stages are really well put together. In fact, they're almost on par with Sonic 3's special stages. With that said, I wish there was some love for the Blue Spear stages in an anniversary title. Wait, what's this? Similar to the stages, the bosses have some great nods to past games. For example, we could use Eggman's machine against him in Hydrocity. In Stardust Speedway, we have to face Metal Sonic again, but it feels more like an actual fight this time. Not to mention he summons the Silver Sonic from Master System Sonic 2 this time around. And there's plenty more Easter eggs with these boss fights. Wait, Fang the Sniper? Bean the Dynamite? Bark the Polar Bear? They're here! They're here! Well, they're not really here, but they're here! And what's this? The Chemical Plant Zone boss at the Mean Beam Machine? Yes, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam! Wait, why am I excited about that? Well, I did play this game a little bit as a kid, mostly through compilations and so, but I found Dr. Mario more fun, honestly. However, the bosses are really fun to go against. Well, except for the Oil Ocean boss. And I wasn't too keen on fighting the same boss again at the end of Hydrocity. One thing I heavily appreciate though, is that the mini-bosses return in this game. And that's something I forgot to talk about in my Sonic 3 and Chaotix videos, but hey, they're back and they're awesome. Unlike the past game. The bonus stages don't reward you with extra lives, shields, or anything like that, but instead, depending on how you complete them, you get unlockables, such as the Debug mode, the Knuckles mode, I've always wanted Knuckles to tag along with me just like Tails would, and this definitely delivers on my childhood wish. And look, you can even have Knuckles and Knuckles. For Sonic, you can also unlock the Super Peel-Out and the Insta-Shield, but you can only use one at a time. There's even more bonuses I have yet to unlock, but it's all great. I wish they weren't limited to the no save option. Outside of the likes of the debug mode, I don't understand why you can't use any of these for the save option. Maybe they'd be too game breaking, I don't know. But nevertheless, I am happy to see them included in this game. Overall, well, back to my Sonic 3 video. Best way I can describe it is like getting everything you wanted for Christmas, but then you find a closet and get a surprise of even more gifts. Sonic Mania is those extra gifts in the closet. Sonic Mania was clearly made with love for the fans. I mean, sure, I wish there was more original stages, and by that I mean ones we haven't seen in past games, but the fact that they expand upon the classic stages makes it feel like a refreshing experience overall. Sonic Mania is not just what Sonic 4 should have been, but it also feels like what Sonic Generations could have been. Mind you, I do love that game, but I feel like it missed the mark a bit, but I'll share my opinions about that another day. But overall, this game gets a solid recommendation from me. I mean, sure, there'll be things that'll go over your head if you're not a longtime Sonic or Sega Genesis fan, but as a game, it's worth the $20 price tag. However, I want to thank everybody who made this marathon possible. My friends Neil, Not Josh, my co-commentators at Pixelated Pineapple who made the scripts and helped me with the gameplay footage, and I also want to thank my mom and my uncle who got me into Sonic to begin with. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching right now. I couldn't have done this without you for nearly 5 years. In the meantime, hope to see you in the next Remember This. I'm Andy HG, and take care.